So guys, what's going on? I thought I'd do a post today on what I eat in a day because I am eating plant-based at the moment, and a lot of people have been asking exactly what I eat and how do I get enough food and stuff like that. So I thought that I would show you what I'm eating. I'm really not in the mood because actually I'm really moody today. I'm so moody I could just shout at somebody. But I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna record this. You know, not every day is, this is my cupboard, hi. Not every day is a good day, but that's okay. And I thought there's no point in only filming when I'm like looking amazing and I'm having a really positive day, because that isn't real life, okay people, and that is not what I want my vlog to be about, YouTube to be about. But today it's going to be about what I'm eating. So we have got 2 pieces of toast, and I'm going to have 2 Linda McCartney veggie sausages. I find that with these 2 sausages you get really good amount of macros. Oi oi. This is those. They also do apparently chorizo flavour, but I haven't found them in my local Tesco's. So I'm going to put those sausages in for a bit, and then I'll toast my toast under the grill because I don't have a toaster. I realised that I don't have enough time to have beans on toast with sausage, so I'm going to make a sausage sandwich so I don't have to cook the toast. Yes. And I've got to leave in 15 minutes because I forgot that I booked a yoga class. So that is what we're doing. We're going to have a quick sausage sandwich. I'm also going to make, for me to have probably on the way back from yoga, a protein shake. Generally don't eat breakfast until around now anyway. It just suits me better. I did a story on this on Instagram the other day about breakfast isn't necessarily the be all and end all to a healthy lifestyle, but there are so many reasons why a breakfast is healthy, also why it doesn't necessarily matter. So I will talk about that a little bit later after yoga, which I'll probably insert here, and then you wouldn't know that it was after yoga, but I'm still learning. Almond milk, I also did about, just because I only had about 100 mils left, so I did 100 mils of coconut water, about 300 mils of unsweetened almond milk. And then the protein I'm using at the moment, which I think I talked in my last post, is this from Free Soul. It's a vegan protein. So at the minute I'm just working on online packages. So there is, like, I'm doing a macro book for someone. So like it goes through how to balance their macros for someone that just wanted a one-off little package. Alright, wallet, key, wallet, key, jacket, jumper. Oh my gosh, my sausages are gonna be burning. The excitement. Oh, sugar. Ah. Hi. So I'm back from yoga. We did handstands, but I went and did some shopping. I've got people around for dinner tomorrow night, and then my mum is around for dinner the next night. So this was kind of like a sort of small food shop, and I was craving ice cream. Basically a lot of plants, really. I've been looking for these everywhere, and this Sainsbury's had them, and they're about the same, less protein, than the other ones, but they're still 11 grams of protein per 2 sausages, and apparently they are amazing. So I got some of those. I got a pack of rice for my dinner tonight, and I literally am so lazy and I just never can cook rice properly, so I bought like a Ben's. The difference is there's more fat because I think, yeah, they put like oil. I guess it helps preserve it, but sometimes convenience, you know. Also, I got these butternut squash lasagna sheets. Now, I eat carbs. I love carbs, so pasta all the way. But sometimes, especially whilst doing plant-based, like inside things like lasagna, I won't be using meat, which usually I would have been, so I'll be using like lentils and stuff, and that's always really carby anyway, and just having like so much will make me feel really sluggish and moody. For me anyway, too many carbs make me feel a little bit tired and grumps. So I've got these to make like a lentil lasagna, which I courgette because I haven't had them in ages, and cherry toms, sugar snap peas, broccoli, some seasoning because it was paprika and pepper. I'll make dinner. I'll show you what I'm making for dinner. I'll do that. I'll vlog that, yeah. I'll vlog that, yeah, sure. I was craving ice cream, and so I went into Sainsbury's, and I've not found plant-based ice cream in like any supermarket, like, so usually I have to go to like Whole Foods, but they had hazelnut and chocolate. Now, so I've got that for some dessert, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer because it's melting. Okay, the plant, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash up because there's washing up to do. So guys, this is a vlog about tidying your flat. So this is gonna be really interesting. First off, you take the towel and you fold it. I apologise. Maybe I can talk to you whilst I fold up my knickers. Yeah? So I was saying earlier about like fitness stuff. There's like fitness things that you get into when like I started my fitness journey that people sort of, you either read it on crappy magazine, like 6 ways to get abs in 5 minutes. It's not a thing. You can't get abs in 5 minutes. Just, you must eat breakfast, otherwise you won't lose weight. Not true. You have to eat 1,200 calories to make sure that you lose weight. Again, not true. You must track macros to lose weight. Again, not true. You can lose weight, you know, without tracking. For me, I find it's a bit easier. Or even just, you must lose weight to be healthy. That isn't true either. Like, you can be healthy and not lose weight. You can be healthier by gaining weight. Like, this whole what is healthy and what isn't, like, it shouldn't be on our size or our shape. Like, if I'm more bottom heavy and that's my shape, that doesn't mean I'm unhealthy. If someone's got bigger arms, that doesn't mean they're unhealthy. And what is healthy, there is a real cross between your soul being healthy as well as your body. Because I've been to the place where my body was like fit and lean, and I didn't have a pot belly, and I had like abs. And I mean, I had it for about 2 weeks, if that, and like, that was amazing that I'd done that, I'd managed to do it for myself, but actually, I wasn't in a healthy mindset because actually I was stressed. I was always worried about gaining weight. I was always stressed about not being able to keep the body, about what I was eating, when I was eating. It would like panic me like going out for dinner with friends because I didn't want to like go over my calorie intake because I just wanted to keep this body, and I was training so much that I was exhausted. And yes, it was for a competition, and I actually enjoyed the training side of it, and it was great. But it wasn't something I could live with full time because I wasn't in a, it wasn't sustainable and it wasn't healthy mindset. So health, you know, is all sorts of shenanigans. But in terms of, I know like people follow my fitness Instagram for I actually don't know, because sometimes I think I'm giving like good tips, and other times I'm like, gosh, I just babble along a lot, don't I? It's a bit like this vlog. It's a bit like, what am I really saying? The point that I was going to make that I talked about on stories was, so eating breakfast does not mean that you are doing the right thing in terms of being healthy. It doesn't mean that I couldn't make progress if I skipped breakfast. But you're sort of told, like, you must eat breakfast if you're like being healthy. Now, psychologically, it is definitely better to eat breakfast because, one, you're just getting into a routine of making food, having a habit of not skipping meals. And that, for me, what I needed at the time, I'd come from a place where I used to binge, restrict severely, like there'd be days where I wouldn't eat all day until like 8 p.m. when I went out for dinner, and then drink alcohol, and like that's not healthy. So adding in breakfast for me was just a way of getting me not fearful of food, cooking for myself or making something for myself, meal prepping, getting into a habit of creating a better lifestyle than the one that I had at the time. But now that I've created a healthy lifestyle and I created habits, also having breakfast meant that it gives you this extra meal where you can add in protein. A lot of the time people don't see results because they aren't having sufficient amount of protein, and it's more a carb and fat diet with little protein. And actually, if they up their protein but maybe lowered some fats or lowered some carbs and like still ate the same calories but just changed the ratios a bit, you would build muscle and drop some fat rather than just dropping weight when you decide to like reduce calories without upping the protein. So it was a good way of getting and making sure I got 20 grams of protein, and that was always like a focus. I was always trying to eat something that had protein in for breakfast. Now I know how to eat my protein, and now I know how to like eat a healthy lifestyle. I definitely feel that I wake up and I'm not hungry, so I don't eat. Like, I generally eat to my hunger levels, and that happens to be like by noon, then I eat, and then I'll have like another, that'll be a big meal, and then generally I'll have a big meal again at like 7 when my boyfriend comes in from work. We eat, and then I always have dessert. No, that's like just a myth about breakfast. But there are like certain things that people tell you. It's more about psychological stuff and like psychological impact on your health and mindset, rather than actually like breakfast does not fasten up your metabolism. Another myth that I wanted to, like, someone said this earlier and it really annoyed me. Just in general, like the thing of like not wanting to eat calories or carbs. I think it was carbs. Like, carbs on their own cannot make you fat. So if you overeat on your maintenance calories, like if you are maintaining your weight at 2,000 calories, but then you start upping carbs and not lowering fats or protein, then your calories on average become 2,200 a day, and your maintenance is 2,000, then yes, you may gain some weight. But actually, if you're eating carbs, but they're within your calorie allowance, you're not going to gain weight. And the thing is as well, carbs help take the protein to your muscles. They help give you energy, which means that you can train more, which means you can lift heavier, which means you can build more muscle, which means you're more toned. There's like a whole cycle, and so you don't want to cut out carbs. And often when we cut out carbs, our body gets used to that, and then when you do add them in, and treats are generally made of carbs, and then when you do have your treats, your body's like boop, and because carbs are mainly water, you end up like bloating more. So I will always say, like, have a treat every single day, or have carbs every single day. Yes, you can have days where they're higher, days where they're lower. I'll do another post on that if you guys want. Carbs are good, people. Carbs are good. Ah! Oh, just another point. So this is a costume. It's a swimming costume, right? And it's like really strappy, and it's like a little, it's a lot in terms of like, but I got it to go to Ibiza and then Vegas a few years ago when I just started my fitness journey. And no word of a lie, guys, I went out for Halloween on Saturday and there were girls dressed in things like that costume and nothing else, and heels. People, what is the world coming to? Guys, girls, look, dressing up is so much fun, and you can dress sexy and, you know, like, you can dress how you want, to be fair, but I just feel like there's something in the air at the moment that's making or encouraging people to, like, show off more skin than necessary. Like, I hate it, because I don't know if there is a term, like, dressing, you know, dressing like a or, you know, whatnot. I hate that, because we can dress how the bloody hell we want, right? But I don't know, it just felt like an excuse for, like, people to, I don't know, really be naked in a bar, in a club, which just felt just a bit inappropriate. But I'm old, and I just wonder if, like, I'm getting too old, and maybe I am literally, like, old. Because maybe, look, if at 20 I'd have been confident in my body. Do you know what? This is the thing, what I feel like it is. If it was confidence in body, I'm all for it. It's like, dang girl, you show it off. But, like, a lot of it felt like insecurity. Like, I'm gonna show off my body because I want validation or, like, praise. Oh, I'm just being really judgmental. Maybe I won't put this in because I'm in a moody grump today. I'm just gonna make dinner, which is gonna be, I still haven't unpacked the shopping from earlier, which is gonna be, but, no, guys, I thought I had tofu. Oh my goodness me. We have to have freaking sausages again. Do you know, like, that is not what I like doing at all. Like, eating the same thing, and especially, like, it's processed. It's just not conducive to a good, well-rounded, nutritious diet. Just saying. Secretly, I did want to try these sausages. So, what are you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do? Gonna have to have 3 people because protein. So asparagus. Yep, I'm craving asparagus, people. I use scissors to chop my vegetables. Yeah, true story. True story, bro. Chopping my asparagus down to fit in the pan. My mushrooms, I'm just gonna chop. Like, let's keep it simple, people. Let's keep it simple. Who knows, Doc? Who knows? Who knows, Doc? Who knows? I'm gonna use brown basmati. Way more fibre. That is why you should eat whole grains more so. Not because white rice or white pasta is bad. It's just that the whole grain stuff has a way better fibre, and fibre makes you poo. Who doesn't want to poo, people? Who doesn't want to poo? And I can't let you go. Cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to just have half of the pack for this rice. I don't weigh it. Gauge. Season up the rice, because let's face it, guys, rice often tastes of cardboard. But I'm currently frying some courgette, like noodly type things, in some soy sauce. A dollop of hummus. Here is my dinner. Oh, like, how good does that look? So yeah, I think this is definitely an Instagram worthy picture, so I'm just gonna do that. Hello guys. This is what I'm doing with my time. Oh, I was about to show you that I'm watching A Handmaid's Tale, but there was something inappropriate that she was doing. And I'm ordering shelves. I am the worst at making decisions, guys. Like, I get really panicky. So I've just messaged Jay and was like, 22 centimeters wide or 30 centimeters wide. And then I was like, I think 22 centimeters, but I'm willing to discuss it. I just hate going with my instinct and then it being wrong. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, jelly bean? Okay, I've got my ice cream. Hi guys, so I didn't do an outro last night. I think I just went to bed. So I just wanted to say, I don't know. Thanks for watching, and oh, and if you like the video, just give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, and I will always just be trying out different content and then going with whatever you guys like. So if you like it, then like it and I'll know, and then I'll be able to make more content that's like it. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye! See you later.